and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It is Manchester City, and they face Al Nassr.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Garcia, Schuker, and with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Chiellini. Dunk on the ball. Now Chiellini. Garcia. Here's Alvaro Garcia. Bellingham. Here's Rafinha. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And play halted, free kick given. Well, that's how to do it, inside your own penalty area. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Garcia. Andrea Pirlo. Here's Alvaro Garcia. Good technique displayed. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. Danger averted. Schuker. Rafinha. Very quick thinking there. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Pirlo on the offensive. But the danger averted for now. Unable to keep the ball that time. Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. Chiellini. Gunter. Getting in there to intercept. Garcia. Gunter on the ball. Nicely cut out. And turned out of play, so it will be a throw-in. Wayne Rooney. Andrea Pirlo. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Garcia. Davor Schuker. Pirlo. Just straying offside. Dumfries. Sandro Tonali. Here's Rafinha. A bit sloppy in possession.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but
must take the lead here.
Open.
Opportunity it is. 5 minutes remaining and level pegging here. And forward they go again. Can they win this? But timely defending when it mattered. Chiellini. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Garcia, and that is that. A full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take.
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and guile. Neither side did enough to win the game.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Nuno Mendes, Rivaldo, Park Ji-sung, Diego Forlan, and the keeper had the measure of that one. Günther and Schuker. Wayne Rooney. Now with Schuker. He's given us away. Diego Forlan. This is Kroos. Trippier could go ahead. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So City get things going again, and the onus is on them to erase the damage done by that concession. Chiellini. Günther. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Well, they no longer have the ball. Dembele. And Real pushing to add to their lead. It'll be a corner. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Davor Schuker. Rooney. Schuker. Now with Schuker. A glorious chance. And that's what they needed, Manchester City. A goal to level matters here.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Virgil van Dijk. Bellingham. This is Kroos. Trippier. Patient build-up at the moment. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Dunk. Schuker. And he read it well, intercepting it. Oh, might be! And with that, the first half draws to a close. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Günther. Really good challenge. He continues his run. Pirlo. Schuker. And on to Rooney. And cutting it out. Garcia. Now with Rooney. Davor Schuker. And Schuker. Not relying very much on their passing game. Can he put them in front? And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's the top-class goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Garcia. Opportunity it is. And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Can he take advantage? Oh, a splendid save!
Well, he's so highly regarded, and that's why he just makes so many good saves.
So getting close to the end of this one, and City pushing all the right buttons.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. And Manchester City will go to their bench. And the free kick caught cleanly by the keeper. Rooney. Now Chiellini. And there's the final whistle. It goes into the books as a City victory.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. Chiellini. Gunter. Now Chiellini. Wayne Rooney. Pirlo. Gunter on the ball. Davor Šuker. Back with Šuker. Now moving the ball impressively here. Eusebio. Now with Ibrahimovic. Just the challenge that was required. And he keeps going. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Eusebio, a real opening now. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. And a textbook interception. Davor Šuker. Now with Šuker. Rooney. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Might be a chance here. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Garcia. Now with Šuker. Gunter. Well, good run and good ball control. And can they make one of these passes count? Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Chiellini. Gunter on the ball. Wayne Rooney. Here's Alvaro Garcia. Just cutting off the supply. It's going to be a City ball. Garcia, Pirlo. Here's Alvaro Garcia. He must finish! Really clever pressing. Pirlo. And teammates around him. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending.
Well, this is going to be a frantic finish, and these Real fans are certainly playing their part. There's probably going to be one more big chance coming their way. Can they take it, though?
And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Good work from City to win back the ball. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. And Real Madrid have it back now. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. Must take the lead here. a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up. Well, no danger now. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It is Manchester City versus Barcelona.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Chiellini. And on to Rooney. Günther. And that'll be a Barcelona ball. Chiellini. And he takes it away. Wayne Rooney. Garcia. Davor Schuker. He's in behind. Can he finish?
Yes, mate.
Well, he's given us away. Garcia. Rodrigo de Paul. Well, great read there to intercept. He could pick out a teammate. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Wayne Rooney. And they have possession again. Kudus. And decent progress here from Luis Suarez. He has options. Is it going to be? Can they stop it going in? Oh, disappointing clearance. Teammates available. Magnificent challenge to win it back. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. They get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Johnson. Now with Suarez. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Garcia. Schuker. Andrea Pirlo. And he's broken free. And it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Here it is now, a substitution. So underway again here, 1-0 the score. So a half an hour remaining. Davor Schuker. Now with Schuker. Rooney. Oh, in with a chance! Promising attack, but his timing was off. A change in the offing for City. And Beckham recovers possession. Johnson. On to Garcia. Dunk. Now Chiellini. Rooney. Here's Alvaro Garcia. Garcia. Well, they're inching ever closer, City. It's almost a victory, but not quite officially so. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts on their performance.
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
And Barcelona winning the ball back. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Rooney. Schuker. Here's Alvaro Garcia. Running with the ball confidently. And huge credit to the goalkeeper. They're not out of it. Can he finish them off? Really had to make that set. And so the referee's whistle for full time. Barcelona have lost. I wonder what you made of this.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Well, just the sort of fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Cleared away. Mane, Veron, and the ball with Gerrard, Diego Forlan. Forlan, fluency of movement. Shevchenko, and how about that for a save? And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Günther. Dunk on the ball. Chiellini. Now with Rooney. Günther. Wayne Rooney. Well, he's certainly not alone. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Gianluca Zambrotta. Forlan. And the ball with Gerrard. Attacking possibilities for Real. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Veron. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Günther. Günther on the ball. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Pirlo and Schuker. Dunk. And so it is, the first half story has been written. The ball is moving again. City trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Günther. And on to Rooney. Diego Forlan. Andriy Shevchenko. Forlan. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Shukar. Davor Shukar. Very quick thinking there. Forlan. Andriy Shevchenko. And he's through here. Can he finish? And the goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
2-0 now, and back underway. Chiellini. On to Rooney. Now with Shukar. Rooney. Plenty of support here. Real determination in the challenge. The throw in here. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Pirlo. And he read it well, intercepting it. 15 minutes left for play. Opportunity it is. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Günther. Garcia. And City get the throw in. Garcia. Andrea Pirlo. Given away by City. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Forlan. Shevchenko. Chance here. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all. And so the referee blows for full time, and it's disappointment for Manchester City, a defeat for them. Your assessment of the performance?
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It is Manchester City versus Wolfsberger AC.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Günther. Chiellini. Günther on the ball. Well, nicely cut out. Coleman. Florian Wirtz. Dalglish. And back to Howard. Minch. Davor Schuker is with Vinicius Junior. Pirlo. And a simple clearance, a good one. Hierro. And City have possession once more. And giving it away. And the ball back with City now. Chiellini. Now with Rooney. Beckham. Now with Rooney. Well, pass after pass. Maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Wirtz. Dalglish. Now with Beckham. He has teammates around him. Real chance. Can he put them in front? In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
1-0 then. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. That is that for the first half here. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And Tim Howard has it now. Kenny Dalglish. Now with Schuker. Pirlo. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Fluency of movement. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Here it is now, a substitution. Chiellini. Günther on the ball. And we're into the final half hour. Beckham. Now with Beckham. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So 2-0 now. Florian Wirtz. And into the last 20 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. A fine use of the ball. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Time for a change then. Pirlo. And on to Beckham. Chiellini. Günther. David Beckham.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything.
This could be it. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Schuker. Dalglish. Beckham. Garcia. Oh, there's the final whistle, and Manchester City have come out on top in this game. Your verdict?
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is Manchester City, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Rooney. David Beckham. Günther. Schuker. Can they forge ahead? Magnificent challenge to win it back. Could be. Well, goodness me. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Davor Schuker. Pirlo. Rooney! And it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that's the dynamic. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Andrea Pirlo. Davor Schuker. Will he find the net? Davor Schuker. Pirlo. Must be! Opportunity still there. And a goal it is for Manchester City. They are the team on course for victory.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Schuker. Moving forward effectively. Oh, big opportunity! And it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, that was a fairly easy finish at the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
The game continues then, and it's been all City. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes. So into the second half, and you can't really put it any other way. A huge gulf in quality between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from Real? David Beckham. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Çalhanoğlu. Dembele on the ball. And City coming away with it. Schuker. Hello. Opportunity here. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, threat averted. Veron. Dembele. Regained possession. Veron. City did well to win it back. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. And a simple clearance, a good one. Just 10 minutes to go. Wayne Rooney. Now with Rooney. And Schuker. Meunier. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. David Beckham. Plenty of support here. Günther. And there's the final whistle. It goes into the books as a City victory.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It is Manchester City versus Barcelona.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Chiellini, Rooney, and on to Beckham. Back with Shukar. Must take the lead here. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, Barcelona restart the game. Will that goal have the effect of stinging them into action? Minge. Vinicius Junior. Pirlo. You can sense the threat is there. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Cleared away. Shukar. Pirlo. Can he finish? And the ball back with Barcelona here. And in with a real chance. And it nestles in the back of the net. Barca are level.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Chiellini. Gunter on the ball. Now with Beckham. Now Beckham. And he's made headway. Well, nothing comes of it. Chiellini. Gunter. Now with Beckham. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Nuno Mendes. Mendes. And Barca moving the ball with purpose, but quick thinking defensively. Shukar. And Barca have it back. And City with the ball again. Well, we're into the final half hour. Gunter. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Gunter. Beckham. Fluency of movement. And take it away. That's a well-struck pass. And continues his run. Well, a really important piece of goalkeeping at this stage.
Well, it's such a key moment in the game. That's a really good save.
It's to be 2 substitutes in 1 go for City. Wayne Rooney. Garcia. Oh, the penalty's been given. Late drama here, and how costly could that prove to be? This to give real chance. Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power.
There's no stopping that.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Vinicius Junior. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. Davor Schuker. Garcia. And he's broken free. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and Barcelona have lost. That is the big story.
Yes, Derek, it was a tight game between two very good sides, but they lost concentration late on, and it's cost them dearly. They'll need to get over that quickly.